Your brain was designed to keep you alive, but the world it was built for disappeared thousands of years ago. And now that same survival instinct is quietly destroying your happiness, because your brain still thinks you're living on the African savanna. For almost all of human history, survival was brutally simple. Find food, avoid predators, stay accepted by the tribe. If you failed at any one of those things, you died. Your brain evolved to take those threats extremely seriously. But today, the threats aren't lions anymore. They're notifications, deadlines, social rejection, and your brain reacts to them like they're life or death. That's why one negative comment can ruin your entire day. Your ancestors depended on social acceptance to survive. Being rejected by the tribe once meant almost certain death. Your nervous system never forgot that. This is also why junk food feels impossible to resist. Sugar and fat were once incredibly rare. Finding them could mean surviving another winter. So your brain evolved to crave them aggressively. The problem is that modern supermarkets hacked that instinct. Your ancestors searched days for sugar. You can now get thousands of calories in 5 minutes. And your ancient brain still thinks that's a miracle. But maybe the most dangerous instinct is fear. Your brain is biased toward bad news. Because missing danger once had fatal consequences. A human who ignored danger didn't become your ancestor. So your brain constantly scans for threats, even when you're completely safe. That's why anxiety feels impossible to turn off. Your brain was built for survival, not peace. But here's the strange part. The instincts ruining modern life once saved your entire species. Without anxiety, your ancestors would have ignored danger. Without cravings, they would have starved. Without fear of rejection, tribes would have fallen apart. The problem isn't your instincts. The problem is the world they now operate in. A world with endless food, infinite comparison, infinite stimulation. Your brain never evolved for this. And maybe that's why so many people feel exhausted all the time. They're fighting ancient survival software every single day. Software designed for a world that no longer exists. But once you understand that, something changes. You stop seeing yourself as broken and start seeing yourself as ancient. A modern human carrying a prehistoric brain, still trying to survive in a world it was never designed for. And the strangest part is our brain still controls almost every decision you make, even the ones you think are illogical. Why do people endlessly scroll their phones at night? Because your brain evolved to seek novelty. New things once meant opportunity, a new place to hunt, a new source of food, a new ally. Today, novelty means another video, another notification, another dopamine hit. Your brain cannot tell the difference. This is why modern life feels addictive. Not because you're weak, because your brain is ancient, and ancient systems break inside modern environments. A survival brain inside infinite stimulation, a tribal mind inside a world of millions of strangers, a body designed to move all day trapped in chairs and glowing rooms. And maybe that's why so many people feel lost. Because deep down, your biology still expects a completely different world. But understanding this changes something important. You stop blaming yourself for every instinct and start asking a better question. What kind of environment was my brain actually designed for? Because maybe the goal isn't to fight your nature. Maybe the goal is to finally understand it. Because your brain was never broken. It was just built for another world.